I feel like I need to say this because I didn't hear a lot of people speaking about this when I started my inner work journey. Healing is really not linear. It's not this thing that you go on and you're continuously just going up, up, up. You are continuously improving in your patterns, but you will have dips in your journey because that is where you feel the contrast, you feel your shadow self, you feel all those emotions that you don't want to feel, and you come back up and you integrate those parts of yourself. When you're not going down and you're just continuously going up, 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 I think that when I was had this concept in my head, I just felt so bad when I would feel down. I would beat myself up and I'm like, I've done already so much inner work. I've done all of this and that. Like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. And it almost was a way for me to spiritually bypass thinking that now that I've done all this healing work, now that I've done all of this personal growth and read all these books, I don't have to feel my emotions anymore. It was almost like a way for me to not actually feel my emotions, when in reality, humans are built to feel emotions. That is just a fact of life. And feeling your emotions allows you to actually, when you feel your lower emotions, it allows you to feel the higher emotions, higher frequencies of gratitude, of love, of joy on such a different level than if you were to just not feel your lower emotions. Because you can, I heard someone say once that you can feel the intensity of each emotion, whether it is good or bad, on the level that you can feel the opposite of it. So if you want to feel the most ecstatic person ever, like the most joyous person ever, you have to be able to feel the opposite of that on the same level, on the same spectrum. Like, if you go up super high, if you go down super low, you can only go up that much higher. So embrace all of your emotions and just feel all of your feelings deeply. Emotions don't even last for that long. When you resist them, they last even longer and they feel so much more intense. But if you sit in the moment with them and you just feel everything that there is to feel, it can only take a few seconds to a few minutes, and they're processed, and that's it. You don't have to resist what you're feeling, you don't have to make sense of it, you don't have to analyze it, you don't have to figure out where it came from. We're just allowed to feel whatever we feel. We don't have to explain it, and just allow things to exist, and that's it. I know this is also way easier said than done. I am continuously working on this myself, putting this into practice myself. It is definitely easier said than done. And like I said, healing is not linear. I am not continuously doing well at this. I am always learning. And I want to say one more thing too is, when we have repeating patterns, they're not just because we are failures or just because we aren't able to grasp something. They're just here to teach us something. When we have repeating patterns, it means that there's something we need to learn. There is something we didn't pick up on the first time, and it's coming back again for us to pick up on it. So don't beat yourself up if you hear this and then you practice it and then you find yourself criticizing yourself again for not wanting to feel your emotions. It's okay. It's not that easy to do. It takes time. It sounds simple. It is simple, but when you have been conditioned to act a certain way, to treat yourself a certain way, to show up for yourself a certain way, that takes time to decondition out of, and that's okay too. So don't beat yourself up. Healing is not linear. You will be going up and down, but you will continuously be going up, but you will still have dips to integrate all of these things.